In this last session, I'm going to talk a little about wonder, prayers of wonder. To put it in less flowery language, the wow moments in prayer. Wonder is the natural human response to something overwhelming that takes us beyond words. Wonder is, above all, what we experience in the encounter with God in Jesus Christ. It keeps coming up in the Bible. Whenever people meet up with God, there is wonder. There's fear quite often, but there's wonder. When the disciples, after Jesus' crucifixion, go to the empty tomb, they are caught up in wonder. That's wonder as in puzzlement, but awe. Wonder is the most profound, beautiful expression of being overwhelmed. Who cannot be overwhelmed if we see that we are loved by the Creator of the universe? The trouble is, none of us can adequately describe God. Only Jesus shows us who God really is. Look at Jesus, you see God. So how do we find our way to wonder? Join with other Christians, times of silent contemplative prayer, times of noisy, loud, celebratory worship, times of listening quietly to the Bible read meditatively, listening to people telling of their own stories of God, and then by yourself, looking at a passage of the Bible, at a psalm, letting it sink into you who this God is, looking at an icon, a picture, and reflecting quietly on it. Having a candle and thinking Jesus is the light of the world. A candle in a dark room, there's much more dark space than there is light space, but the candle drives the darkness into the corners. And in wonder we remember that in our own lives, Jesus' light drives the darkness into the corners of our lives, even out of our lives. Jesus' light in the world shines and gives hope. When we see that, think about it, let it become part of us. Wonder transforms our walk with God. In this last session, I've been talking about wonder. I'd really like to hear from you on the comments of times where you've been caught perhaps unawares by wonder, or what you've done that's opened you to wonder in the face of God.